Let's see. Doing some writs right now. Seeing as we don't have a ton of houses, writs shouldn't bother anybody. I'm gonna flip out like a ninja. Oops. Alright, let's head over to the crows. As one does. We will be going back to EU today, but good morning, Shenzi. Do 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 do. Shenzi. Shenzi, Shenzi, Cocoa Pop. All right, so new letter from Matt Fearer about support on Macs. Basically, they will not support new Macs. Dang, that's kind of crazy. A whole bunch of people are going to be screwed. Wow. Oh, right? I know the feeling, Shenzi. I said that with my roomie, too. Totally get it. Shenzi, what do you have for, if you don't feel like saying I understand, but do you have RA also? Andy, you in there? Check out my stream for a sec. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. This link is for you, Andy. That is Mr. Potato, by the way, that I am speaking to. Telling him about the back changes, because I think it's interesting more than any other reason. You don't see it?
Yeah, I read it.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying it's not tracking news.
All right. Thought maybe you'd be interested. But no.
I didn't say I wasn't interested.
I'm gonna flip out like a ninja. Good morning. Ugh. I feel you. Thyroid too. I've got, also have thyroid problems. I have, Hashimoto's, which is underactive of a type. Alright, let's send this to other me. I'm running low on things to sell. Boom. I'll eat that, and then I'll go down into the depths. Yay, potato! Yep. My dad has fibro. Also, my dad has Graves' disease, which is overactive. They burned his out. My mom also has Hashimoto's. So we're just a family of thyroid freaks. I have a feeling that we were exposed to some sort of either heavy metals or some other kind of issue. My dad did possibly get exposed to Agent Orange, and at one point they were talking about doing some research into that, but the study fell through. It was like it's annoying. Yeah, mine's under. Synthroid for the rest of my life. Which is why I always find it so funny when people are like, oh my God, I couldn't imagine having to take a pill every day for the rest of my life. And I'm like, really? Really? You know, seeing as I take like what, 6 in the morning and 5 in the evening or something like that, or 3, it depends on when I take them. But it's just sort of ridiculous because people complaining about that. And I'm just like, you know what? Having Hashimoto's disease or underactive, overactive thyroid is worse, right? Right? My pillbox is worse than having to take a pill every day. Trust me. Taking a pill every day is nothing. It's cake. I have to give myself injections, you know? I'd rather take a pill than give myself an injection, but the injections aren't even that bad. Sorry I'm forcing you all to watch a little bit of Ritz while I'm going here. I wanna trip out like a ninja. I don't know what it is, but it seems that my Twitch is not telling me when people follow on other platforms. All right, cookware and dishes. I should have enough of those. No updates this morning on add-ons, which is a little disappointing because I was hoping that Mr. Cardi would have seen my complaint about what's wrong with his add-on, but no word yet from Cardinal. Hopefully he'll turn up sooner or later. He usually does. Yeah, not a bad idea. I should probably do so too. I probably should do so. No, not sure what I should do. If I should or shouldn't. You got me questioning it now. Maybe I will. All right, let's uninstall it for a moment. But first, back up your Lua. Let me show you how to do that just in case you don't know. I think it's a really good idea to do this just in case. Just in case. Allow me to show you how to do this. All right. So we're gonna start with that. First things first. All right, we're gonna go into documents. That's not right. Documents. ESO. Live. Add-ons. EHT. And you want the Lua. This one. And you want to copy it. Actually, no, I want to go into variables. Sorry, my bad. Save variables. EHT. I get confused. EHT and save variables. And you want to do copy. And then wherever you save your EHT backups, this is where I save mine. I'll do this. And we'll paste it in here. Now we have 2 copies of a backup. Reason why I'm doing this is because I'm going to uninstall EHT, and let me show you the best way to uninstall EHT. This is Minion. Most of you should know this. Minion is you can get it from ESO UI, which is the website. It tracks and handles all of your add-ons. Now what we're going to do is scroll down to EHT. We're going to uninstall this sucker. First of all, I want to write down which version we have. We have 15.9.0. All right. And we're going to uninstall it because I think rolling it back this way is probably cleaner. So we're going to uninstall. And it's going to say delete save variables. No, you do not want to delete your save variables. You just want to delete this add-on, right? I wonder if they have the backup version, and if they have previous versions of stored up here. I'm not sure. We'll see first. Otherwise, we'll get it from ESO UI. So here's Essential Housing Tools, change log. Uh, we want 1589. So let's go visit. Wait, did he update today? I'm having issues with I might want 1588. I'm having trouble with community. Yeah, I'm gonna go to 1588 and I'm gonna visit the website just in, because that's probably the easiest way to get the older versions. I'm gonna roll back other files. 1588. Get that one. And I'm sure he'll fix this today and then it'll be just completely useless for me, but it doesn't hurt to have an old copy anyway. What? I don't want a friggin' express zip. Go away. I don't want you. Go away. Go away. Hold on. Excuse me while I die here. I still have a little bit of a cold. Go away. Nobody wants you. Okay. So yeah, it's I'm having issues. All right, and we're going to downloads, and we're gonna express. No, I'm gonna. What the hell happened? I used to have a normal just expand. This is stupid. Since when does my zip associate with express zip? That's stupid. Fine, I'll use it for shits and giggles. Extract. Doesn't let me extract too. That's stupid. Hello, I'm rolling back a version of rolling back a version. And while that's doing that, I can start a little bit more writing. Let that happen. And we'll go down to doing some writs. So yeah, that was annoying. Where is my output folder? Where'd you put it, you fools? There we go. Cut. We're going to put this in ESO. No, really, cut. The whole thing. There it goes, the whole thing. No, agreed. I feel the same way. Now I'm going to just log out for a moment. Let's see. And I have so many already backed up that I need to go do. I agree with you. I don't like it. It's worth it rolling back just for that purpose. All right, close. Let's make sure all of our add-ons are proper. And this is Stabby Doom here. So that's on properly. What version does it say? No. Let's hope that works, huh? While that's loading, I'll double check my version number. 1588 zip. Documents. Elder Scrolls Online. Live. Add-ons. Wait, no. That's not what I want to do it, but whatever. Oh, never mind. We'll just see if it works. So really not a ton of updates from this morning, except that pretty much everything went wrong with the maintenance. I don't know if they didn't. They said they were going to do another maintenance last night, but I don't know if they actually did it. I don't think so, because there's no update across the top bar of the forums, which it usually has. So I don't think they were ready for maintenance yet, um, even though they said they would. They did say they're still working on a fix about the werewolf skill issue. They still don't have an answer as of 8 a.m. this morning. Uh, Please also be aware that there are some homes you can't get to because of another bug, so that's an issue. Um, Guildies can't get to homes that they otherwise have, should be able to, according to a report. Um, and Gina says that, well, thanks for the information. Just want to confirm we're aware of this issue and are working on it. So, also be aware they didn't fix the crash issues. And to save you some trouble, the witch quest in the Reach is still broken. So not only is it still broken, it's broken worse. So you can't actually pull the witch and reset her anymore to get her to work. They fixed that bug, but they didn't fix the bug of it completing. So you still, now you can't even win it, beat her and get credit by bugging her out. You can't do shit either way. So the quest is absolutely unfinishable right now, so don't bother taking it unless you want an extra quest that you can't solve. So that is important business, okay? Don't even bother. They're just completely messing up lately. I don't know what the problem is. Like, at this point, when you hire another programmer, like someone who knows what they're doing, load up some more. I guess you got to catch everybody up to the same point anyway, but still, it seems kind of pointless to me at this point to deal with kind of stupidity. Yeah, I have that too. That's a good point. There will be flip today, which means the traders are going to flip, change. Who knows if the bugs are fixed? Probably not, with identifying if you have a trader or not. So, probably still broken. In which case, what are you going to do? Let's test this out and see if this sucker worked, right? All right. Hub. All right, let's see ones that I visited. Favorites, my favorites, because I favorited a bunch to sign in. We'll sign in to Ananiers because we went to that yesterday. Let's hope this works. Yeah, I saw that. They do know. They said they're working on a solution. Hold on. All right. Allow me to see if I can get... Oh, I suppose the community wouldn't be running, would it? It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. All right. I'm tired. I'm tired of all of this. I wish things worked. Hey, Torber. Sup? You don't like the potato? Fine. I will be a jellyfish instead. Torber's too nice to shout himself out, so I'm gonna do it. All right. Add-ons, essential housing tools, community. Run. 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 Are you running? Are you running? Are you running? You're running! Yay! I think so. I think it's I mean, it's hard to say because some of it was broken by the patch. Some of it was previously broken. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, one way or another, it's... All right, let me reload again. See if this one works now. All the reloads. Well, they still haven't fixed the fact that Rogue Den stuff doesn't update all the time. Like some days you'll end up getting no trader for the first day or two in the Rogue's Dens. That bug has been there since the very beginning of traders, and they haven't even tried to fix that sucker. It's really embarrassing, you know. But I guess they don't care all that much about traders, so. Come on, come on, show me, show me! There it is. Come on, let me sign in. Look at that. Look at that. That is pleasing. All right, nice, nice job. Okay. Let me go to one of my houses for a moment, just to put some things in the bank. Morning! Morning! How you doing? Being a goofball. So, last night's, yeah, good idea. I usually do too. But I have so many streaming, have so many guilds that at this point it's kind of hard to keep track. What was I saying? The other was a potato, but that's okay. I like changing them. I do indeed like changing them. It's fun. Let me put these in the bank. And then I need 2 more of these. And then we log out and go on to another character. All right. I don't remember. Not sure. It's hard for me to say. I'm honestly, my memory is just shot. Let me finish up this character and then we'll go to do some of the stuff. Allie Toops is awesome though. Super talented, super nice person. Thank you, Raven.
More potatoes.
Happy day. Thank you. She gets better with every single house that she does. She's super talented with what's the word? Cobbling. Nice person too. I was helping her with some EHT issues. Luckily they got fixed. It feels like I really wish that I could get a hold of Cardi because it's very frustrating to not be able to fix the remaining issues. But Rolling Back did fix that. I can sign in now. So you will get signatures on your sign-in sheets, which is important to let people know that you care and that you're there and all that. Almost done. This is my last. Now, check this out. This weekend was especially funny with this character because I still have the Halloween buff. I had the buff from the Explorers event, and then I have a scroll buff. Oh, nice. So I had like 3 buffs then. Now I just have the 2 because Halloween's still going on my character for 50 more minutes. Tells you how long I'm actually on this character, which is to say not much. Not much. Come on, give me my consumables. Bubbles. Beets? Orcish cask? No? Okay. Sadness. No stabity dead. Mammoth snouts do not sound delicious. I've been watching a bunch of Red Dead Redemption with, what's his name? Rail War Hamster. That game is sucking me in. But, I think Torber finally last night finished all versions of Silent Hill Shattered Dreams, which means he's going to start on the next one shortly. Um, he doesn't just do Silent Hills, but he is doing a few of them. He's going to be doing other things in the future as well, but for those of us who can't run old games or don't have the ability to really play old games because we just don't have the physical ability to really work with those kind of controls, it's especially nice to be able to catch up on things that perhaps you otherwise didn't. Whatever. Have a chance to play through. Let me send these off, and then we'll switch characters, and then we'll go back to me. Ali Toops. Ali, ALITOUPS. Ah. You are responsible, not me. Theoretically, on some level of theory, I don't know what, I should have me work today, but seeing as I haven't had it for months and haven't heard a word from my boss in months, I'm guessing I don't. All right, let me switch over to Big Me, and we'll look at houses. Excuse me, I do have a cough. I have something wrong with me. I don't know what it is. Took cold medicine last night. I'm feeling like crap. All right, Big Me. I did take some cold medicine last night, and that definitely helped me sleep a little better. But I have some sort of thing going on, and it feels like a cross between a cold and a flu. But I don't think I have the flu. I don't think I have the Rona. I have left the house maybe 3-4 times the whole time that this has been going on. I'm a hermit to begin with, so I don't really much mind not leaving. Let's see. That's just how I roll. Actually, I'm a jellyfish, so I don't roll. Like I said, she's a super nice person. Really, really nice person. She's a perfect representative of why I like housing people. In general. Oh, thank you so much, Terry Reese, for following. I don't know why it doesn't tell me exactly when you subscribe or follow or anything, but I super appreciate it. It takes its damn time to tell me, so I apologize for that, but thank you. Much appreciated. Hello and good morning, MDM. Well, I have, as everyone knows, because I tell everyone, I have RA. And I tried to get my husband to let us get maids just to do the hard, deep cleaning every month or so. He refuses. So he does the deep cleaning because I can't get on my hands and knees and scrub. That just ain't happening with RA. But I'm willing to do other things, so I do like dishes and whatever. Yeah, true. I do whatever I can. All right, here I am, Big Me. Oh, I forgot to change my outfit. You know, I'm silly. I always change my outfit for you guys. I always try to change it up, keep it interesting. Not that it matters. Do crescent earrings. All right. That gold does not go well with the silver. Let's change that headpiece. Does that work better? A little bit of lag. Yeah, that works better. You know, back in the 50s, it was much more common for people to get housekeepers. It really wasn't an unusual thing, especially in the South. People had middle class families had them. It was just a common thing. So let's go back and sign into some of these, but these are all on EU. Let's go to Cirrus. Antiquarian. Lots of antiquarians. Oh, talking about contests. Let's talk about contests. See, and I would, that's what I'm trying, to get him to agree to, but certainly not during the Rona. Um, but he's too proud. Too proud. Here are the guild onlys. It's the 17th, so here you go. I wish my husband would let me do that, but he's a butt. Why is there no sign-in sheet? Oh, because I already signed in. So this is SRS 5252, 2 effects, 600 items. Let me post you the community contests. These are the ones that anyone can enter. Well, PCNA and EU anyway, or just EU. And then in we go to Sirius, or SRS's, I want to call them Sirius because the name, SRS. Ooh, pretty. Nice idea. Nice centerpiece. Very pretty, creative. I like how many people put trees in this front entrance. It's surprising to me, but cool. And then they made their own countertops for the kitchen. That is not an effect. I wonder what they use there. That is Redguard wardrobe braced to make that. Interesting. Little spot to sit and eat. Another centerpiece. Lovely. Yeah, no one else could possibly have done that. They obviously... Look at that fireplace. Holy shit. What? To do that? Really? I thought you meant the plants in the front. Hi, Cyber. Look at how lovely that is with the centered rock and everything. That's gorgeous. Very nice. Very nice. Very pleased. You know, Phaedra is completely lost in this house. She has no idea where she is. She's got to look at a map to find the stairs. She really does. That's how lost she is. Now that's a nice combination. So they put a painting that looks like it's an ocean painting behind the music box, so it looks like they're going on the ocean or on the water. That's cute. It is a great fireplace. Really, really. Added walls so they could put ivy and flowers on them. Looking very natural. Bring the outside in, I like to say. Allow me to crunch up some stuff for fun and profit. I got enough. All right. Ooh, other things I can crunch up. Low on cloth. Sad Stabby is low on cloth. I probably should go hunting at some point. And definitely low on wood. Into this. Tithis! Hello! How's it going, man? Give me all your monies. Well, give me all my monies. 42... 506. Okay. Lurky turkey. Lurky lurky? Turkey. Turkey. We'll pull you out. You can be sold. You can be sold. You can be sold. You can be sold. I'm gonna eat you. Toasted millet. Delish. Actually, millet is pretty good. We do eat millet in this house. Alright, not bad. No forge, which makes a lot of sense actually. A forge would not be on the third floor of a house. It just wouldn't. It would be very, very unpleasant to have that happening for everybody. Although in Craglorn, there's a forge on the second floor of the building, and she actually makes comments. The blacksmith actually makes comments about being terrified if you go and look. And then here we have a lovely stable with weapons on, not weapons, but tools on the wall. This is very rustic. More statues, centerpieces. They added this extra wall and then put storage on the outside, which I think looks really, really good. Little spot for maybe reading, drinking, thinking? Not sure. I was wondering where the light reflection was coming from. It's coming, that light bleed is from the mushrooms, oddly enough. I like those mushrooms, but they're really kind of light bleeding everywhere. I am a jellyfish, it's true. Absolutely true. Hello, Elvarelia. Alright, no more upstairsy things except for these two. And then we'll drop down. Potato fish, that's true. Potato fish. I am really glad they gave us an arcade statue. It's really, I can see it used in so many different ways. In fact, I'm using it myself. Oh. Those aren't bad. I don't like the fairy ring ones. In general, I don't see a lot of good usages for them. But yeah, in general, I do indeed like them. Alright. Let us go to... Alright, well, unlove this because of the fact that it's... we did what we needed to do to it. Is Aether ESO? Let me just double check this. See if he added more items. He, she, it. So, I should be working on a contest, but I haven't been. I guess I did do the ones I was going to enter. The ruins for Housing's Finest, and DDA I entered 2 of the 4 contests, which I think is more than enough. Can I sign in, please? Thank you. Just so you know, it's still broken. I rolled back in order to get this, so don't assume it's fixed. It's not fixed. Yeah, I'm not in love with him, and I think he's getting kind of burnt. I'm assuming, based on the kind of contests. I'm a little disappointed in them. Fantastic Feast is a decent one. Mark Hearth Home Goods. He always tries to push that kind of home goods thing with the limitations, and I just don't understand it because it's not popular, and he basically has to beg people to enter a lot of times. I know he wants people to realize that they can work with cheaper items, but it just, I always give him feedback, not usually in public channels, and he ignores my responses. Oh no, that's terrible, terrible, I'm sure. Bones' Love Shack. Did we explore this? We did not. So here we go. Pariah's Pinnacle. Bones' Love Shack. I do not recall actually going and seeing this. I might have just marked it down. Oh, look at that. That's clever. Very nice. Somebody showing off all the things they have. Very accomplished person. Gibbs me. Gibbs to me. Oops. Ran myself onto a knife there. Oh, nicely shaped kitchen. I like how they did this. With lots of stuff in it. Feast tables for all the orcs and a bar that is separate from the kitchen. Do I need any, how much dubious do I have? Just one. How much long fin? Just one. Oh, I can't use it. Doof. Meanie. Alright. Can't use this. Oh, I can use. Why can't I use? He must not have the. That must be a different fire. Not a cooking fire type dealie. Don't mind me talking to myself. It's a thing I do. Yeah. No, it's good. This is a nice house with like all the things you need in one place. And it's pretty obvious that it's a good home base kind of place, but also shows off what you've accomplished, that kind of thing. And they really thought about, especially with this woodcutting one, having all of the accoutrements around what's going on here. That really is interesting. Last week's lore stream was terrible. I mean, this week's. And I say that because it's just the subject matter was so bad. So bad. That I may be skipping in the future terrible things. Oh, look at the fishies. They put the fishies in the water. I think I might. I know I said I was going to read all of the lore, but some of it is just so friggin' bad that it's not funny. It's hard to read because it's in hard to read formats for that don't really carry over to one person saying it out loud. It's just there's just some bad stuff. So I don't know, maybe I'll start cutting things. We'll see. I did try to do it. And that was, I don't feel like anybody ever listens to me when I make suggestions. It's a common thing. I did, in fact, say that I felt that it's too much and that we need more time to focus on one thing, which is I think we should only have one a month or one a quarter. It lets us focus on things. It should be a broad topic, which lets us use whatever ideas we want. And it shouldn't be as restrictive as J Heart's contests, and every month is too much. Nobody listens to me, of course, but those are my suggestions, and frankly, I think they're good ones, but whatever. I think all of us like to have time to work on things that we're passionate about. And I don't feel like we've been getting it, and I feel like we're being ignored a lot, and I don't know why. I don't get it. But that's my feelings, and I'm sticking to it. Shutterbug, Tamriel Craft Fair. Did you? Outside or inside? Oh, yeah. Look at that. You're right. I don't know if I... Oh, yeah, I can get up there. Okay, thank you. I'm usually more careful than that. I apologize. I don't know. I've been saying that for a year now, though, and I've given up. I stopped, and I'm going to predict something here. J Hart is going to get burned out on contests, and he's going to give them up altogether rather than Rather than changing it to once a month or less restrictive or whatever, I'm going to tell you right now, he's going to lose people. He's going to lose interest. There's going to be less entries over time, and eventually he's going to think we're not interested, and he's going to burn out and not do anymore. That's my theory. So this is like a little mausoleum here. If I had to predict, that is what I would predict is going to happen. I can see it from a friggin' mile away. It may take a while, but it'll happen. Because there will be a lack of interest and things will dip down over time because people want to be able to work on things their own way. You know what I mean? So that bothers me. Um, I do wish that he just, like I said, I wish it was like quarterly or something. I mean, and I can't really give feedback. I'm technically an officer in DDA, and if I try to give feedback, I've noticed, aside from giving suggestions for what kinds of contests there should be, the overall format responses are not welcome. So saying I don't think we should have 4 a month is not welcome. So I don't really feel like I should comment. All right, 581 out of 600. This is Shutterbug. Shutterbug. They're strident. I'd already signed in, so there's Mr. Guard running around, and a little. Those look like refrigerators, maybe, or just display cases, I guess. In a pantry. This is a craft house. So here's all the furnishings and baskets and stuff that they're making. You can bring it to sale. Neat. Did they put anything up there? I don't think so, but we'll double check. But whatever. I overall don't care for the format. These House of the Month things are really weird to me. And in fact, the ones a week aren't actually contests, and we don't actually vote on them. So that's even more confusing. They're just showcases. So while I don't really get they're showcases, but you still enter everything in. I don't get it. Well, I mean, even Danger Lucy says, our GM now, says that, oh, this is nice, that she doesn't expect us to enter all of them, right? She just expects us to enter maybe one or two that we like for the House of the Month, and then we're supposed to vote on the House of the Month. But the arrangement is really weird because you don't know what's going to be an entry for the House of the Month, and that means that you're going to have to go back. I didn't either. To the ones that, this is a nice fireplace, handcrafted. To the ones that you've already seen from previous contests to compare apples and oranges, two different types of houses, or, X amount of houses, because you're talking about different contests. So how can you really compare hope versus the feast, right? Those things don't go. I've made my arguments, so I'm basically just talking myself here. I just don't get it. And it doesn't... I like her. I like the guild. I like everything, really. I just think it's just too much and too confusing and doesn't really work for me. But that's just me. And frankly, if I wanted to, I'm sure I should just, run my own guild or something and do it that way. But, if anything, we have too many options. So why would I add another, right? This is a beautiful crafting house, Shutterbug. I feel like you've done so many nice things here. And what's nice, too, is that this is the kind of place I would want to come to craft in. If it were my house, I would want to come here. All right. I think the rest are on EU, rather. Let's see. I guess it's getting to be night. I can head over to that one we didn't see. Let's go to, whoops, 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 Heartstoppers, Vampire Haven, Captain Margot's. It's nightish. I think we'll be okay. No, I like it. And I like your little houses. It almost makes it like a little village. In addition to a craft fair. I mean, here's the thing. I wish I had done something more like that than my Halloween house, because my Halloween house is my town for crafting. And it's not always a nice place to be or go, you know? It's sad. All right, so this is Heartstopper's lighting incomplete 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., but I think we're beyond that. And you can see all of the lighting tricks we have going on. This was scary stuff. Indeed. Uh, it makes sense, but it doesn't when you're turning it into non-contests. They are not contests. They are showcases. So there's no voting, there's no nothing. And then yet you're picking one a month out of the ones that you've submitted to become House of the Month. But the themes are so disparate that you're comparing them against. It just doesn't work, if that makes sense. It's a fundamental flaw, I think. Oh, very scary. That you're going to be comparing things that don't compare. Maybe I'm just too picky. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. All right. And then I saw one more we can do, which was a Lakemeyer Kaisernick. Children of the 80s, I tells you. My husband and I do that a lot. We'll break into lyrics and we'll speak them. Yes. We'll do weird things like just speak. The rhythm is gonna get you right now. Doot, 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 doot. You know, this is the kind of conversation my husband and I have because we're freaking weirdos. I'm gonna switch my filter because I've been a friggin' jellyfish for too long, so I'll be a chicken now. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. It can be really hilarious if you do it right. Whoa, what was that? That was you guy making splashes. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Oh, we do it all the time. But we like to speak them because it's funnier. It's just it's so weirdly random to just speak. I don't know. Another one is, I heard a rumor, and then we'll say, ooh, ooh, I heard a rumor. They say you've got a broken heart. I'm such a derp. And I have this huge, I know it's hard to believe, but I have a huge, like, streak of silly within me. That I embrace the silly. So, I know that's tough to believe, but it's true. So, let me tell you a story. I may have told it once before, but it's a funny story about my husband. Growing up, his father, they were going to their grandparents' house. The kids were going to their grandparents' house. And it was some sort of party or whatever they were doing, holiday party or something like that. And my husband's father goes and gets the ladder and straps it onto the top of the car and attaches it and everything. And, you know, I guess the kids just thought, oh, dad's going to be going and doing some work or whatever at the house. They go to their grandparents' house, and the father tells the parents, when he was asked, well, why do you have a ladder strapped to the top of your car? He says, because I heard the drinks were on the house. He went to all of that trouble to make that terrible, terrible joke. Look at this garden. This garden is gorgeous. That was just beautiful. And that's, I mean, that's the man I married, is someone who has descended from cheesy jokes. Oh, he was terrible. He was a terrible, terrible, terrible man. He also, for April Fool's Day, responded to a stripper ad for his wife in her name. So the guy for the strip joint called her to do an interview over the phone. So for April Fool's. And she had to explain to the man that she never applied and that her husband was playing an April Fool's trick on both of them. Oh, man. Oh, man, that's just so cold. I don't know. There would be murder. I think there would be murder. I don't know. She was long suffering, let me tell you. Oh, man, that was terrible. He was just a funny guy. I mean, he did funny practical jokes and goofy silliness. I guess that's probably why my husband likes me, is because, you know, he has that sense of humor, and so do I, but we just... Uh-oh. What now? Ah, that's terrible. Yes, that is the kind of humor he would have had. Yeah. He was a funny, funny human. He also collected, of all things, he collected fly swatters. And when he passed, he had so many fly swatters of all types. And they were mostly like silly ones. Oh my god. They didn't even have that many flies. It was just a thing that he collected. Oh, I love that they broke it off into separate rooms down here. Like a little office. So yeah, it was just goofy things like that. I got to meet his dad once. When I was dating him back in... Oh, you're not late. You're fine, Jemima. When I was dating him back in 2001, the first time I dated my husband, I got to meet his father. His father died the next year of cancer. But I did get to meet his father once, and so I'm very glad that that happened. It seemed like he liked me. That's an interesting light. I certainly liked him. And then we broke up, my husband and I. But we got back together one day. And now we are together. This is a very interesting change to the whole thing. And what I like about it is that this basement is usually super boring. But by adding levels, I think that they made it much more interesting than it normally is. And also breaking up the room, because it's just kind of a boring house, just straight up boring. So this is nice. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh gosh, that's dangerous. My parents, my mom really has the sense of humor. She's the silly side of the family. She always had a great sense of humor. She would encourage mine and laugh at me when I made stupid jokes and whatnot. She's great. Jellystone. We're going to EU. Aw, Torber. That's adorable. But that's a dad joke, and so thus, as a dad, that is perfect. You also have to say hot enough for you. That's an important thing that you have to say. I think it's a law, actually. Once you become a dad, you have to make that joke. It's not even a joke, it's just a bad thing to say. Yeah, my husband's family, when I moved to the Midwest, it was very shocking to me just how involved people's families really still are in a lot of cases. Um, my family, I don't think we had a get together since I was a kid, and even then, it wasn't like the whole family. We'd do a couple of things a year with the aunts and uncles, but eventually, after the grandparents died, we just didn't do anything anymore. And I don't think I've seen my cousins in 30 years, if that. But my husband has something called mini Olympics that his father had invented back in, what, I think the 70s. At the time, all of the kids were young. So every year, they'd all come up to my husband's dad's farm, or I guess my husband's farm, and they created all these little games that the kids would compete in. And so every year, the whole family would go up there and the kids would compete. And as they grew up, they kept doing it, and they have a trophy that they actually pass around to one another with names engraved on it for who wins the mini Olympics every year. I think this was the first year they didn't have one was because of the Rona, but every other year since my husband was a kid, they still do it even after my husband's dad died. They keep doing it. So they have these traditions that I find horrific because I'm like, really, really? Oh, I can't even. Um, Aw, that's sweet. All right, let's. I need to sign into these, but I'm not gonna force you guys to wait for that. So, we'll do. Let's start from the bottom. Tydree's Sawmill at Sleek Creek. I'm looking forward to this because Tydree does a lot of good planes, so I'm interested in seeing what they do here. Yeah, I actually am kind of glad. Oh, yeah, so am I. I mean, come on. I'm an old lady. What's I say? Yeah, I don't think we've. I actually don't mind that I haven't seen the family. We're not very similar. We're very dissimilar. The only thing I have to say negative is right off the bat, I think you need a little more light because I'm having trouble seeing what I'm looking at. And this is really impressive from the looks of it, but I can't see it with the chains going through. It looks like a saw like that. And look at it. It starts rough on this side and gets nice and smooth. That would be awesome if you just added a tiny bit of light. That way I could see it better. But the chopped up pieces on the ground with the straw and the cut up pieces, that's really creative. And here's the thinger, the mill itself, which is cool. Lovely, but just need a little light. Um, it's just we're not alike. We have different values. My dad's sisters were not the same as my father in terms of what they value, um, and what he raised us to value. This is gorgeous. Wow, what is that, you think? All right, see you later, MDM. It does. I'm assuming these are like architectural drawings or something. And these are for sale. Oh, look at that table. Just a repurposing table. That's awesome. Oh, look at the little oven. And they even cobbled the chicken inside of it. That's adorable. Oh my god, it sent my mail. Right, but what are they supposed to be? You think? Maybe it's just this Argonian writing? I mean, they do have grubs down here. Then they created a second floor with the bedroom, and this is where the carpenter lives, I suppose. The miller, whatever. I am impressed. I'm definitely impressed. Whoa, what is that? I missed something. Let me pop back in. This I missed. It's like, it's a half barrel. Did they sell half barrels? No, where do they sell half barrels? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Where do they sell half barrels? Can somebody answer this for me? Because I've never seen this before. Is this a new item? They're wagons. Holy crap. That is genius. I love it. I want to steal it. Thank you. Wowzers. Tidry again. Very, very, very impressive. Genius. Beautiful. We're going to sign into this one, by the way, and then leave. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, I'm going to blue hair for a little while. Because why not? Then you can actually see my face. How do y'all put up with me? All right, signing in. Now we're gonna go look at another. We saw this one yesterday. I just wanted to do the right thing and sign it. Okay, Svart's Boethia's Shrine, Humblemud. You got it. A newer version of Essential Housing Tools is available. Yeah, I know, it's broken. Because I said. So there, haha. Oh, I should probably check if I have work, huh? In 25 minutes. Yes, a Humblemud. Isn't that amazing? It happens. Occasionally. Anything? Anything? A whole bunch of spam. Apparently they want me to get ADT. Because that's important. Tell me if you hear sound, and I don't want the sound to pop up, but it might. Ooh, he's a pretty. So a nice cave, which means that you can put more outside. And we have some Daedric writing. This is definitely, it's got some EHT in it. Yeah, that light needs to be on. It's a little too dim and out here to see anything. But Shrine to Boethia. This would be good for an RP situation, I think. Did I not sign in? It's small, but it serves its purpose. All right, up we go to, I'm gonna sign into this one too. Anything, boss person? Nothing from the boss person. All right, your loss, Mr. Boss person. Not that I care. You still pay me. I still work. We don't care about meeting. Works for me. I think I was Miley Cyrus in another life. It's always sticking out my tongue. All right, we're gonna sign in here. If you guys did not see yesterday's, you want to come back and on EU and explore Tydree's Moonsugar Meadow slash. It's a it's an aircraft carrier, and it is amazing. And you can go inside it too. It's pretty friggin' ginormous and amazing. So go check it out. Next. Next we're gonna go to. Oh wait, we started from the bottom, yeah. Bastion, Dark Eminence, the ancient one. Or not. Let's do Cyber Queen's Tell Galen since she's here. I'm gonna start promoting this site once a stream because it's just so amazing and I love kitties so much. It's a rescue site for purebreds, in case you're curious. The cats are just gorgeous. If you want to get a kitty, I got 2 kitties from here. Absolutely the best animals I've had in my life. So, just something in case you're curious. Okay, we've got 688 items, so you're nice and full. You closed off the building and made it look less ugly. I appreciate the effort because it does look like something growing that is not attractive. So I'm really glad that you went to that trouble. Also, here's a good thing to note for people who are trying to cover things up. You don't have to go all the way to the top. See that? You don't have to waste all those item slots. You don't have to go all the way up. You can just cover most of it and get away with maybe a shroom or 2, right? That's lovely. That is a really nice arbor entrance. Oh my god. A litter box and waterfall. Take care of all your needs in one spot, if you know what I mean. Oh, a rice paddy. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Gosh, I wish I had my light thing. Do I have anything I can use for a light? No. Annoying. It's really amazing. It's probably the second rice patty I've ever seen, and I think, personally, I think it's a little better. The hat is really kind of genius. Chicken and fishies and all sorts of noms. Clams. A little dock fishing. Wow, you have a whole little village here almost. A fishing village. Oh, I like that you blocked this off. Thank you. Oh, wow. I would put a candle in here. Just a tiny smidge more light would do it some good. But wow, this is really cool. I mean it. I like villages. I like towns. They're my absolute favorite. Yes. Stabby cannot walk straight. See, like this looks good, I think. I think that little bit of candle just adds something. Kitty sleeps on the hammock. And then up here, we have a nice little gaming area. This is the kind of place you would want to spend time in, even if you don't like to fish, I think. I think this would be a very pleasant kind of space. You'd hear the water lapping against the dock. and trying to sleep, you'd hear that noise. It'd be nice. Smell the ocean air. Ooh, check out that bed. That is one hell of a cobble. Very nice. I could just imagine, you know, the good time people would have here. It could be a resort, not even a town. It could be just a full-on resort with how pretty it is. And here's a market, I guess, or a cafeteria, one or the other. Oh, look at that grill. That grill is nice. Cages over black coals, dark elf coals, and orcish stands, I think, or whatever the hell they're called. Orcish. I can never remember. Somebody was complaining on the forums today that Maormer are not a playable race. Personally, I think we have too many races, not enough classes. That's just me. I'm just obscene. I mean, there aren't an equal number. All right, see you later, Twerber. You can't like have a separate class for each race. You have to kind of double up to get through all the races. Aww. Evil chicken. I'm jealous. But I'm gonna get a rescue, so that's just how I roll. I'm waiting for, aw, nice little fishing area. Look at that. All off by yourself. This is for the people who are just sick of everyone else and need some time to themselves. That'd be me. I need a lot of alone time. Very nice. I really like this fishing village. Or town or resort or whatever you want to call it. I like it. Well done. Let me go see your kitties. Oh. Gorgeous. Yeah, that's how mine used to cuddle too. They were siblings. Makes me sad a little bit. I miss them so much. Trinspun's not on, I don't think. So let's go to Andy Kragler's Twin Arches. Give Trinspun some time. I miss our boys a lot. But, I mean, we learned our lesson. Maine Coons are the best. 197 out of 200. And I'm guessing most of it's inside. Although we do have some candles. And then we have, I think this is like a pit stop house. Like one of those houses you stop in when you need to get your storage. Oh, wow. Look at that. Nice. Turntables. I was wrong. It is not just a storage house. You got some music going on here. That's fun. Maybe some worship too. Now, I appreciate this ginormous lamp in this space because for multiple reasons. One, it is very hard to light this house. But secondly, the large items can take up a lot of space and really make the house feel full. So I like that. That looks really good. All right, let's sign into something. That I didn't sign into previously. But yeah, it seems like Persian Siamese, you can get a million of them because they're almost always for adoption. You can find them. but Maine Coons are hard to find. Unfortunately, the only other Maine Coon I've come across since our boys passed was one that needed to be alone because he was special needs of some sort, which is sad. I would have enjoyed having another one. All right, what's down here? Let's see. Andy Kragler. Okay. I think we're done. I think that's all we got, folks. But we can do another small one of Andy's. Let's do their Proud Spire. And I will be right back. Restroom time. All right. Proud Spire it is. $4.91 out of 600. So not entirely full, but pretty full. I always want to pop these every time I see them now, because they're so common in Reach and everything. I just want to pop them up. So we've got noms, antiquities, nice usage of not just in the antiquarian, but elsewhere as well. That was costly right there. Those things aren't cheap. Switch filters. You got it. What's next? Me and a head towel. You got it. I can even turn off my glasses. And then put them back on. No effects, so those are actual torch butts. Ah, crafting down here, I suppose? That's what it looks like. Oh, wow, nicely done. So, putting the blacksmith station with all of this clockwork and dwarven stuff really works. Look at it, even the blacksmithing tools and the stuff on the wall, the schematics, looks really good. And then food, I'm assuming? No, this is alchemy with alchemy stuff. And then food is here. So if you want to use a cooking fire, you can. Map room. Whoops. With orrery up here. Not sure why the whale's there, but why not, right? Bits. Packs. Storage. What's in here? This does not usually have a door. So we've got a tailor area. Storage with more maps. Extra wall for the wood section so it can hold wood and have additional tools and stuff. This looks really good. That's crown only. I wish it weren't, but it is. That saw. But a lot of realism in this house. This house feels very realistic to me. Like they went for it, right? And it's just a nice little sitting room. And a kitty. And a bathroom. Not sure if that's the toilet or not. I'm assuming it is because it's got a little presser thing here though. See it? That thing. The button. So I'm assuming that's the throne, if you know what I mean. Okay, I'm going to be boring. I'm going to go back to the houses that I missed signing in on. I apologize for that, but um, we'll do that real quick, and then I'll go back over to NA. Might look at another house, but then we can also do dailies until it's still pretty early. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. People are low on houses, and I don't feel like building today. Normally I would just pick up some stuff and build, but I don't have any ideas. I'm just a little burnt out myself. Signing in here. That was Gisargo's. We'll go to Glaciana, sign in there. Story Phoenix, hello! Oblivion Switch. I know it's annoying, but it does mean something to somebody to actually get a signature. It feels like people are paying attention to them, and I think that's important. Because we all want to feel acknowledged, and I think every little bit helps, right? Maybe it's just me being weird, but that's how I feel. Especially if it's like the first one and no one else has signed in. It's good to know that somebody at least cares. Especially in these days when we're all so isolated. You know, it's hard to feel connected to anybody else. Then again, I never do because I'm kind of a hermit. I'm a master hermit. You cannot compete with my hermitity. Like, this whole thing of not leaving the house has been fantastic. It's just great. It's such an excuse to not have to go anywhere or do anything or see people. It's fabulous. My introvert self is just giddy. And then we'll head back. I think that's everything. Maybe not. Isn't it great? It's fabulous. Being around other people can be really stressful because you can't leave when you want to. You can't play with your stuff. You know, you can't just walk away and be like, I'm gonna go log into the computer. Yeah, work is sucky, especially for the essentials. I feel terrible for them. Theoretically, I still have work, but in reality, my boss hasn't contacted us in a while, which I'm actually okay with. Let me just sign into these last two. Nothing? Nothing, boss? Nothing? It's true. It's true. I mean, my husband is more extroverted than me, and he wants to do things. So he's suffering a little bit. But I'm not. This looks different. Did they add... Oh, I think we saw this one during the day, and we didn't get to appreciate the full glowy effect. Yeah. So let's get a nice little peep at the glows. Very pretty. And one more. Normally I would be staying at home when my husband goes out. Um, that's just how I am. And I used to feel bad about it, but I don't anymore. This is just who I am, and I don't enjoy it. I feel sad that he doesn't get as much socializing with me, but they're his friends. I moved here a long time ago, but they're not my friends. I don't know them. Yeah, okay, so this one was signed in too. I'm gonna log out and go over to NA. It's just not me. And I used to feel bad about it, but I don't. My friends... I haven't seen my friends since high school, let's be honest. Since then, I haven't had any real friends, other than online. Myers! Why, thank you! Goodness. The one they call Myers is raiding me with 16 people. Thank you so much for the ginormous raid. Thank you, thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm being silly, and we're looking at houses. Or we're going to be, again, on NA, because we were over on EU, and now we're going to look at least one antiquarian, maybe more. And, whoops, my chat's stuck. How you doing, Myers? Getting some rest or some noms? Garish. Yeah, the one they call Myers. Everybody follow Myers. She's also a housing person. She's in Housing's Finest Builders and usually does their official streams as well. Teaches you how to do things. Very awesome. Has some really amazing houses that you should check out too. Oh, okay. Nom nom nom. So sort of noms. Sorry about the login time. You know how it goes. Everything's broken. That reach quest is still broken. In fact, they broke it more. They broke it more. Which is just fabulous, you know. The one with the witch. You used to be able to bug her out. We'll see you later. Now you can't. Now the quest is completely unfinishable. They did say they were going to do maintenance last night, but they didn't. We did not go down, I don't think. Boo hiss. I mean, I don't like maintenance, but I would like things to be fixed. So that's the plan. So we're doing a contest right now for those of you who just joined us. PCNA, PCEU, hit ! Potato for a chance to win 50,000 gold. You do not have to be here in order to win. Just hopefully I knew your name on NA or EU. Oh, somebody bought those, huh? All right, let's go check out an antiquarian, of which I know so many. Yes, enter my stuff. Enter it. Nova's Museum. I want to say I've seen it, but maybe not. That's weird how it gives you a backslash in your name. That is so weird. I've never seen that before. Is that part of your name? Doesn't look like it. That is really odd. I could eat spaghetti almost every day. Pizza, I could eat every day. Alright. What have we here? Nova Reshmi's Antiquarian. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Alright, this is not one I've signed into. Nova's Museum. Oh. 519 out of 600. This is interesting. Stables? Let me turn off my thinger. Oh no, I locked out. That is really weird. I'm locked out, folks. I guess it doesn't matter because we can just come up and around. I don't think we've seen this one together. Maybe we have. I'll probably remember it when we get inside. Doesn't look strikingly familiar. Just double checking before I finish. I don't remember this one that has the building up, but I'm not certain. Let's see. Multiple bedrooms, that's nice. Jorn, where are you going, Jorn? Let's pop around back real quick. If you're wondering why I'm going so fast, it's because I may have actually seen this one before. I'm not positive. And I don't know what's up there. I don't know. Oh, treasure. So this is like a typical museum-y one. I mean, it said so. It said Nova Reshmi's Museum. So, I mean, it's not like it was being dishonest. So we've got a traditional museum antiquarian, which is basically exactly what ZOS wants us to do. Nothing in the dead cat. You disappoint. You disappoint! Put something in the dead cat, please. Alright. Let's see one more. Is Everellia still on? We can head up Everellia's. Hi, Iris Saber. Everellia's spaghetti code. Yay! Is this another one that's gonna trap me and kill me and... Oh, that's beautiful. All sorts of horrible things? Beautiful. Hey, Ari. Oh, I should just do another shout out for Ari. I always get this wrong. Because I read it as Airy Heart Lily. Wasted animation. Wow. No. Huh. at that. How sad is that? Little sad blue area over here. No effects, so this is all Nimbus. Nimbi. Ooh, you blocked off. Wow, that's really cool. Check that niftiness out. So that's got a storm crag behind it. Also, the Nordic statue is buried into the door. Got crystals here. That's clever. Really clever. I like it. It's... Wow. Oh, wow. That's wild. It's like you're digging out the crystal and finding a thing in there. Wow. Aries got great... I mean, Aries does too, but Everly has got some really great cobble ideas. I'm always impressed by what I see. And she's just got exponentially better over time as well. I think your one pot here is floating a little bit, just so you know. But I think he's the only one. Ooh. I like the way the light reflects off the gold. I can't close that, but I can't break that, by the way, folks. So. That's lovely. Great use of the hectahames, by the way, hidden. Everything's blue. Look at the tents as the roof. Never would have thought to do that. That's fantastic. Yeah, the lighting is really the centerpiece here. And you've got, you know, cobalt blue moon vines too. Wow, that rhymed. Oops, was I not supposed to go through there? Whoopsie. You might want to block off that door because I screwed up. Yes, everyone, exclamation point potato. PCNA, PCEU. 50,000 gold daily. You do not have to be here to win. I broke Everlia's house. I snuck where I shouldn't. Aw, this is sad. All the dead people. And this is the Sovngarde camel paying homage. Homage? Homage? What's in here? What's in here? Put something in here? No! Boo! Thanks for the follow, Sammy. Much appreciated. Aw, the kitty by the graves. This is so... I can't put my finger on it. It's not just blue. You know, if you wanted to just do blue, you could have thrown a ton of blue on it. But it's got more to it. It's more of a sad, mystical, remembrance kind of thing. I'm not sure how to put it, but it's just very mystical, as well as got the blue theme. Oops. Look at that water over the snow. Doesn't that look good? Wonder if you have the thing in there. The azure light thing here. The water looks really good with the snow. Whoops. I fell down. Go bum. Alright, so that is it. But it's gorgeous. Absolutely. I love the colors. I know that they're blue shades, but bluish purple. They all work, and it's beautiful. No? I'm reading into it? That happens. Alright, let me pull the contest. And the winner is... Semi Sakura, who just started. hello. Semi Sakura plays. That's cool. You just won, rather. Just won. Just just followed and just won. So let me, yeah, you won. I'm not sure if you're on, I know the name, but I don't know if you're on NA or EU. Are you on NA or EU? I can't remember. Sure, I'll change filters. You're EU. Okay, you're gonna have to wait until I get on there next, because I'm not EU. I know your name though, I think. What was the other thing I was gonna do? Why does Andrea have a 0% chance? I give it away every day, folks, so feel like you can stop by, even if you just stop by for that. I don't mind. It's a thing that I do. Oops. Let me get out of the water over here. It's like an immediate thank you. It's like, sorry if that was noisy. It shouldn't be, but rig it. Well, if you can convince my chatbot, my Streamlabs chatbot to pick you, you can rig it all you like. That's funny. So Bethesda has a stream right now. I don't know if they have drops or not, but I'm just letting you know. So I'll drop you off in there. Maybe they have drops. So I wish you all the best, and I will talk to you all later. See you tomorrow.